Several new laws go into effect in North Carolina, from driving laws to guns in schools. So Dina Harley right now looks at the controversial tough on crime bill that resulted from the deadly light rail stabbing right here in Charlotte.
New month, new laws in North Carolina. On Monday, several laws take effect, some of them impacting your day-to-day. If you're driving with tinted windows, you're now legally required to roll down your window if you're stopped by law enforcement. If the officer is on your driver's side, roll down that window. If they're on your passenger side, roll down that window. Another law now in effect allows guns in private schools. House Bill 193 allows anyone inside of a private school to be armed if they have written permission from a school administrator, a concealed carry permit, and 8 hours of training. Supporters of the law say it'll deter crime and keep students safe, but groups who oppose it say any guns inside of schools are a bad idea. The most controversial of the new laws is Iryna's Law. It's a tough on crime bill named after Iryna Zarutska, a woman stabbed and killed on a train in Charlotte. The law allows for people to be held in jails longer for certain crimes and expedites the death penalty. Republicans who sponsored the bill say it's common sense and will keep communities safer. Some Mecklenburg County Democratic commissioners have strong concerns, though, about jails housing more people without getting more money or resources.
They do have stackable beds so that they're able to add some more folks to the current staffing, but that is not a sustainable solution, especially when you're talking about the effect of this Iryna's Law that is going to exponentially increase the number of detainees.
That was Dina Harley reporting for us right now. So we also reached out to the State Department of Adult Corrections to see if they were making any preparations, but they say right now that county jails would be the ones affected by the law if more people are spending longer periods in jail.
Hello everyone, welcome to All Things Real Talk. Man, North Carolina has just created new bills, 3 of them to be exact. The Iryna Zarutska young lady that was stabbed in the neck on the martyr, they created a new law for her, Iryna's Law. I'm kind of trying to figure out, how did this law come about so quick? We have so many young people that are dying, so many young people that are murdered, especially in the African American community, and we do not get laws passed when it happens to our young children. So if somebody can explain that to me, please do so. Okay, they have another bill. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. They got another bill. They got the bill 307. That's the North Carolina bill dealing with the stabbing death of Iryna. They got the tough on crimes bill, Bill 193, which allows private schools to arm anybody that works at the school if the administration signs off on it. Private school. Think about that. Why private school? This is sounding like, they're trying to, in my opinion, protect a certain segment. The bill, another bill that I guess North Carolina passed was the tinted windows. If you get pulled over and you have tinted windows on your front windows or whatever, you have to pull your windows all the way down, both sides, whichever side the cop goes to, passenger or driver, you have to roll the windows down. That's the new law. Excuse me, I had to step outside a little bit, catch some fresh air. But anyway, black women are murdered just as well as other people, and men are murdered. But we just don't get laws passed, and I'm trying to figure this out, because every time somebody goes missing, polyclass, all these people, it just seems like they get the attention that they need or deserve as being a human being. But for blacks, it just seems like it's a challenge. I mean, it's just like it's a no-win situation. The only times black will garner that attention, as that kind of attention, if they're an athlete or entertainer, somebody of that sort. And that's the only time we tend to care about the life of black people, in my opinion. That doesn't mean everybody, that doesn't mean all white people feel that way, but it just seems that every time a Uber rider goes missing, is well covered, and everybody makes sure they tune in, and all the communities are upset and they want somebody to do something immediately. But this Charlotte incident, which was sad, You know, that was very sad. I don't condone any of it. It's sad. And it didn't make sense. And he needs to be, actually, in my opinion, put his ass on death row. But anyway, back to what I'm talking about is black people's concern. We just don't get the same attention. It seems as if we're still stagnant in the area of making sure all American citizens, all people are considered the same and get the same amount of attention for anything. I don't care how large or small it is, but it should be equal, which we just don't see as equal. And now I'm just trying to figure out, man, I know this happened a few months ago, but damn, that law passed. It was on the table right away. And it seems like no pushback, nobody said anything. You know, hell, I don't care about the prisons being overcrowded. If you belong there, you stay there. That's where you need to be. However, nobody is saying anything about how these bills, when something happened to somebody white, get passed right away. If somebody can explain that to me, I would like to know. Please, please,